Okay.
All right, so today we're gonna do an unboxing of the S10e. This is a imp- improvised unboxing. Go
Mm-hmm.
ahead, you can do the pleasures. I got
Um,
the S10e as a gift. We're moving from the S8. It's somewhere back there.
it's over
I
there.
tossed it over here. So it's a upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Okay. Um,
so we're gonna
excuse
open it.
me for not knowing how to unbox the proper way.
I think there's like right here. There's a tape right
You know
there.
they did this
There's a
to
tape right there.
they did this to Jennifer Lopez. Like they had her open her own CD album. You know, back then it was CDs.
She did not open the shrink
It
wrap.
took her forever. Yeah,
All right,
they did
so
it to me.
all right, is
Okay.
the pink version,
Flamingo, you said.
flamingo pink.
Mm-hmm.
I have a cold, so I sound like weird. All right, what does it have in there? Okay, it has a box, charging box, has that thingamajig.
What is this for?
It's so you can transfer your data from your old phone to the new phone.
Oh, I get it.
Then
Just
we
kidding.
have the what is that?
You know, they used to have something like this, like a US Cellular when you would get like a new phone.
Oh, that's the cable, the charging cable, of course. Like, what is that?
But it's so fancy.
And I usually just keep them in there because I have a bunch of them. So I mean, unless you really need it,
I kind of do, but we'll see. We'll
it'll
talk
get
about
in
it
there.
later.
And it has
Pretty nice headphones.
are those headphones with the lightning? I mean, not lightning with the USB-C.
No.
What was the headphone jack? Oh yeah,
Yep.
because this one still has the headphone jack. See, got the headphone jack right there.
And it has the different sizings.
Yeah, because I have the Note 10 Plus, and that one doesn't have headphone jack. So
How much?
hey, at
How
least you get
much?
headphones.
How much do you think goes into boxing now? The cell phones. Like, how much do you think there's a whole department behind it? The budget is like.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have somebody to just be like, all right, let's design the box. But they pretty much keep the boxes the same. All right, so let's see. Put it next to the S8 to see the size comparison.
Sure, I'll take off
Yeah,
the
take it.
Mophie.
Get it nude. Phone in the nude. All right. So we got it. So the S8 is a little bit taller, right? But
It feels wider.
but the S10 is like slightly,
Wider.
like a little millimeter, like a hair, a thick hair.
But look at, like, okay, this, and now watch my hand here. Why does it feel more like I have more control?
I
So
think it's
because it's longer?
because this one has the curves. This one
Oh,
doesn't have curves like that. And I think this one is a little bit wider and it's shorter. And as you can see, like there's once you turn it on, let's turn it on actually right here. See, it has charge.
what you're talking about is this.
Yeah, like the little bezels right here. This one doesn't have bezels. I mean, it's like very thin all around, like the same size all around. Like this one has no bezels on the side, but it has two big ones or bigger ones. I'm surprised you only cracked it a little bit.
Let's get started.
This one is not completely shattered.
See, all the way? That's pretty good.
See, like it kind of goes almost all the way. So there's no bezels, so it's easier to hold.
I like the camera here.
Yeah, like a little edge, little
Oh,
corner.
because then I can do the background like you did it.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
You can play with those little. You can make your own. Which one did I have?
You had like the sun, or you had like the lunar.
Oh yeah, like the black hole, whatever. That's what
You
it was.
said it.
It was a black hole.
You laughed.
You're the one who looked at me. All right, we're gonna set this up and we're gonna see how it looks in a little bit. All right, so we're back. Don't mind the mess. All right, so we've been using it. We got this set up. As I was talking about, we kind of did put a case on it. Kind of looks cool. So what to you? What are the differences since Chica here? She's the one whose new phone it is. As-
I love the fact that I can. It has the unlock
Yeah, the button there.
fingerprint thing
Yeah,
right here instead of the one that was back here. I like I gave up using this one, to be honest with you.
Was it because you couldn't reach it?
It's just inconvenient, and then when you put your finger it feels awkward, and then you try with a different finger and it just doesn't feel quite right. And to be honest, sometimes I had my finger on the camera and then I will realize, like,
Yeah,
I mean-
I think that was one of the biggest things that people had against this phone, is that the fingerprint scanner was next to the camera. Like the 9, they eventually moved it down here, so it was a little bit better because it was lower, so you didn't have to reach as high. Because like here, you have to kind of reach higher, and then you kind of have to look for it. But this one has it on the side, so yeah, like it goes. Watch, grab this one. It automatically goes with the thumb right there. So that works out pretty good.
It's so nice because you're gonna grab it from there anyway. So that's pretty nice.
So like, yeah, so like if you're looking for a phone that's, a lot of people are like, oh, this is like the lower end of the S line. But I really think it's really worth it. Like if you're not really, like how much more, it's just a lower resolution of the screen. And then because the new ones have the fingerprint scanner here, like on the screen. But I kind of like this better.
Yeah.
And it has just that one button.
I like the screen goes all the way up here instead of having that black in the top and the bottom. I like the fact that it's not curved. It feels better in my hand when I'm holding it.
Yeah, I like the overall like look of it. And like the screen looks good. Like people were like, oh, it's only 1080, but like how much more are you going to really want from a phone?
It's a phone. Like, it's not a TV for me.
Yeah.
Let me do this.
There you go.
Yeah.
And she got the little, you can kind of be creative. You can have the...
That is so cute to me. The fact that, yeah, that the camera becomes part of the display.
Yeah, so
What
like
is it,
let's...
the wallpaper?
Yeah, so let's go into like, what app don't you use? Let's go into, like, see, you have the hole right there. But then you can be creative and it kind of disappears. So it's not a big deal. Like the hole right there, that's pretty good.
It's cute to make it part of it.
So as of right now, it's as of this video, it's December-ish 2019, and I do think that this phone is still worth it, even though it came out like earlier this year. Like I think it came out in May.
Oh really?
Yeah, so it's you know how phones are, like
I know, like
in a month a new phone comes out. So this was, I only got this for like $400. It's not even that much. I got it for $400 at on Black Friday. So it's like, that's a good deal. And it's like
it's very
it has
cute.
the latest specs and everything. So if you can get a good deal of it, like, you know, it's worth getting it. And it should last you, as of 2019, it should last you at least 2 or 3 years easily. So it's like you go up from the 8 to the 10, it's worth it. If you're gonna go up from the 9 to the 10, then maybe not.
Probably not, yeah.
But if you give it at least 2 years, you know, it should be worth it.
Okay, tell me about the case. Did you get this on your own? Did it, like...
Oh yeah, so this
it's
case,
really nice.
I'm actually gonna do a video about these cases. This is Xvida, I don't know how you're supposed to say it. And it does have magnets in the back, so it's supposed to have one of those. You can kind of connect it to the vent charger in your car. And you had a Mophie one, like this case right here is a Mophie one.
Right.
But Mophie doesn't make cases for like the newer phones like this that have the magnets. They kind of gave up on that. So I got this in hopes that this would fit in the Mophie vent charger, but it does stick to it, but it kind of sticks like sideways. So it's not a perfect, like the magnets are not lined up perfectly how it has it in the other one. So I might have to get its own version of it, but I will be doing one comparing this with, I actually have, so here's my phone. So this is the Picada one. I think I think that's what's called picata. And so I was gonna do a. So this one is thinner, and this one is thicker. But all right, that wasn't really.
Well, protection wise,
Yeah, so this one doesn't protect as much. It's thinner, but you know I kind of like it because this is a big phone. So I don't want a bulky case. I want to give it some protection because I don't want it to get all scratched up. And I do have a glass which already there's some cracks on it already, so I have to replace it. But you can't really see it, only if it's turned off. But this one is more protection, has more bezel. So you can see more raised. And this one actually you can the good thing about this phone is that you can actually put a glass. Like a glass protector, screen protector. And this one, if you try to put one that's not special, either this won't work, the fingerprint scanner, or it will like keep popping up, which is annoying.
sensitive.
But since this is flat, it sticks a lot better. It does have like the like the edges here that doesn't look like it's sticking, but once you turn it on, you really can't see it. So
And it's on it. I mean, it's not just coming out.
it shouldn't fall off easily. It is because it doesn't have the curved screens.
Okay.
Well, I think that's about it. Definitely worth it.
Yeah, I'm happy.
If you're looking for a phone, the S10e is a good upgrade. Or give it to your girl. All right. I'm out. Any last words?
Peace.
Peace. Deuces.